welcome to the first this morning of 2026. You may well have noticed. We've moved house.
Yes, we have.
Look at our big windows.
I know, I might get Jenny Dornan to maybe come round and do a Diet Coke break on those.
You're desperate to get Dornan in.
Well, just a bit.
We've got new windows. We've got a new kitchen that comes with integrated Ramses.
There's the Ramses, look.
Lovely
and
to
look
see the
here.
Ramses.
Look over here, we've even got a coffee maker.
Oh, can you actually... Does it work?
I've pressed the button.
Gordon, you know when you film your kitchen stuff and Tilly, do the appliances actually work, or are they just for show? No.
Nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
As is that a nightmare, because it's still going now.
That's all right, I'll turn off. Do you want a
sounds
marshmallow?
like Gordon's making a mess.
There
Lovely
we
to
are.
have Gordon and Tilly here, and I've got some marshmallows. On the
Nice to see you.
banquette as well.
Yes.
Banquette. We've got a banquette.
Is it comfy?
It's beautiful.
There you go.
Good.
Talking to them shortly. We are now live in the heart of London's Covent Garden, famous, of course, for its street theatre performers, some of the world's oldest pubs, which we may or may not have been sampling.
Shh, don't
in the run-up to Christmas.
So, new location, but same great show. We've got lots coming up over the next 2.5 hours. But first of all, let's talk about Christmas. It seems so long ago now.
It does.
Actually. How was yours?
It was amazing. We were down in Bristol with Annie's family, Matt and Lindsay, and their kids. The weather was just gorgeous, wasn't it? Lots of Christmas walks and drinking and eating.
See, yours looks really civilised. Mine was much less like that. I think it was about a 5 o'clock start. Has he been? Has he been?
Gosh,
and then he has to go wake everybody up, and then it's just literally mayhem. Every man for himself. It's like the first scene of Private Ryan. It's just carnage everywhere.
Yours starts at 5 o'clock in the morning. Waking Sam and Jack up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon is about what you have to do, Christmas Eve. What's it like, Ramsey household, Christmas morning?
Mad.
Is it?
Very busy.
Are you an early riser, Tilly?
I am, but...
Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome back now, then, whether it's loans, overdrafts or cutting the cost of your credit card. Martin Lewis is here to help tackle our debt. It's a good way to start the year, isn't it, Martin?
It is. And I think the first thing to say when we're talking about debt, and we've just got figures that have come out to show that people put more on credit cards last year than we have for quite a number of years, an extra £2 billion in November alone. If you've got debts right now, nobody goes out to get debt going, hey, I'm going to go and get myself some debt. Debt is a symptom of other spending generally or other change of circumstance that you have. So we can't look at your debt in isolation. So what goes along with this conversation, I won't do it in detail today, is do a budget. Go through everything else that you spend money on to see if you can reduce the cost on that. Stop borrowing any more. If you have savings, they're generally best to clear expensive debts with your savings. Now, some people say, oh, I need a cash emergency fund. Just be very plain. You've got £2,000 debt on a credit card and £2,000 in a savings account. That's earning you 3-4%. That's costing you 25% if it's a high street card. You're 220 quid per £1,000 a year better off clearing it. And if the worst came to the worst and you had an emergency afterwards, I'm not saying cut the credit card up. You could put it back on the credit card, but you've saved in the meantime. Another quick one before I even get into this, because there's so much. Minimum payments. Minimum payments are absolute blooming genius by the banks. What happens with the minimum payment, and many people pay the minimum payments, is the amount that you are paying is in direct proportion to what you owe. So as you owe less, you pay less. So you're only just covering the interest, which means you basically stay in debt for years. This is a gobsmacking fact I'm about to give you. You got £5,000 debt on a credit card.
Yeah.
You pay the minimum repayment only on a typical credit card, and it does depend, they all slightly change. It would take you £5,000 of debt 35 years to clear at £9,000 of interest. Now, what people will be saying, yeah, but I can't afford to pay any more than minimum payment. So here we go. If you're paying on a £5,000 debt, your first minimum repayment is 200 quid.
Yeah.
If you said, I'm going to pay £200 every month, so you fix it, because remember, it's dropping, but you fix it at £200, instead of 35 years, you clear it in 3 years. Instead of £9,000 interest, you pay 1,600 quid interest. So I'm going to tell you how to cut the interest in a moment anyway. And so minimum repayments are dangerous, but the time you would want them, final, before I've even got into this tip that's so important...
Yeah.
Lots of people have multiple debts. Overdrafts, we're going to talk about most expensive form of mainstream borrowing at 40%. Credit cards. You might have a loan, you might have something else. And they go, oh, I've got a lot on this one, so I'll pay this one off, or that's the new one, or that's... This has to be clinical. What I want you to do is I want you to list all of your debts in order of the APR, the interest rate that you have. Then whichever is the highest interest rate, if you can make...